Well, hello again, everyone. We've had a great start to the day, and I want to thank everyone who has shared their ideas and experiences. As a business owner who started a tech company back in what we now call the Stone Age, I find it fascinating to see how African businesses are shaping a new generation of innovation. And as someone whose company is investing in Africa right now, it's very encouraging to see how African leaders are setting the stage in the continent for continued growth. You know, Africa is one of the most promising markets for our company, Bloomberg, with some of the greatest growth possibilities around. And despite the ups and downs of the global economy, Africa's financial markets continue to grow and to open up to global investors. The number of Bloomberg terminals, for example, has risen by something like 12% in the sub-Saharan Africa over the last 2 years, including a 73% rise in Ghana. So we really like Ghana in my company. I thought that was funny. You should laugh. We have more than 200 employees in 7 offices across the continent, and we expect the number to continue growing substantially in the years to come. We're also working with stock exchanges in 24 African cities to make real-time market data more easily accessible, and that means that more investors around the world will be able to access African markets, which helps African companies raise the capital that they need to grow, and that in turn creates the tax base and the jobs for the people of these countries, and the same thing for us here in America. More transparency and better data will help to unlock the potential of African markets, and I believe that that potential is unlimited. There's one reason why the first business trip I took after leaving New York City Hall was not to London or Hong Kong or Tokyo, but to South Africa. In Cape Town, I visited one of our new data centers, and I cut the ribbon on a new Bloomberg office in Johannesburg, where we also launched a new program called the Bloomberg Media Initiative Africa. That program helps train journalists who are focused on reporting business and economic news, while also helping to improve the quality of economic data around the continent. Business journalists, you know, can play a very big role in giving global investors the information that they need to make smart decisions, and that will help to lead more investment in Africa. I met with a group of people who were helping train to be journalists in Africa, and I will say they seem very smart and very dedicated to making sure that people get the information that they need. When you open up the news business, you open up your societies, and that's when people come in and are willing to make investments and go for vacations and make sure that everybody benefits. One of the most important things we can do to help our economies thrive, I've always thought, is to make our cities better places to live and work, because where people want to live and work, businesses want to invest. And strengthening cities is a major focus of my foundation's work around the world, including in Africa, where cities are growing faster than anywhere else in the world. Through the C40 Climate Change Leadership Group and through my role as UN Special Envoy for Cities and Climate Change, I've been lucky enough to help African cities make smart investments that clean the air and improve the quality of life. Last year, our foundation also challenged world cities to come up with innovative plans for reducing traffic deaths, which will become the world's 7th leading cause of death unless we take action. Accra, Ghana, and Addis Ababa, Ethiopia were among the 10 winning cities. And at the same time, governments and businesses, we think, can find ways to work together to make sure that growing economies benefit from those who need it most. In Rwanda and Congo, Bloomberg Philanthropies supports programs that have provided job training for over 150,000 women in growing industries such as tourism and sustainable coffee growing. And that helps women improve their lives, also giving their children brighter futures. If you have had a cup of coffee here this morning, you've already sampled their product. We only serve Rwandan-grown coffee at Bloomberg facilities. Well, it's nice to do it, but the bottom line is it also happens to be some of the best coffee in the world.